Hi there, Dr. Maria Wheeler-Dubas here, Science Education Outreach Manager at Fisk Conservatory.
And I'm Captain Maria.
And have you been to the magic of our summer flower show under the sea yet? While we may feel like our lives here in Western Pennsylvania may not have much of an impact on the ocean, they actually do, quite a bit. Thus, in honor of our marine botanical adventures, let's take a look at the top 5 ways that we landlocked folks can actually have a huge impact on the oceans. First of all, what happens on the Mon doesn't stay on the Mon. Water from Pittsburgh ends up in the oceans. The Monongahela River, aka the Mon, flows northward from headwaters in West Virginia to meet the Allegheny River downtown Pittsburgh at Point State Park, forming the Ohio River. The Ohio River then travels westward, forming state boundaries as it travels along Ohio, West Virginia, Indiana, Kentucky, and Illinois, where it eventually meets the Mississippi River near Cairo, Illinois. From there, the Mississippi River flows southward until it reaches the Gulf of Mexico. What this means is that our waters here in Pennsylvania, here in Pittsburgh, will eventually travel great distances, carrying with it anything that we have in our waterways. So the choice is us if we want to be good upstream neighbors or not.
Plastics overload.
Plastics overload! An estimated 8 to 11 million metric tons of plastics make it into our oceans every year. These plastics come in the forms of everything from commercial fishing equipment to toothbrushes to plastic water bottles, and these plastics damage marine habitats, enter the food webs, can hurt wildlife, and can hurt us. And just be careful when it comes to plastics and the ocean creatures on the pirates who call the high seas home. They mean business. So let's keep those plastics out of the water. The best solution is for all of us to use collectively less plastic, especially single-use plastics. We can try to recycle when possible, but the US, like a lot of places around the world, is kind of struggling to recycle all of our plastics right now. So instead, we can make changes by opting for reusable bottles instead of bottled water or bottles of soda, bringing our own bags to the grocery store, keeping track of where we're using the most single-use plastics, and then trying to cut back on them. Be mindful of sustainable marine products and seafood. We can all easily do this one together. Always opt for sustainable seafood. The Monterey Bay Aquarium has created Seafood Watch, a helpful guide for purchasing sustainably sourced seafood, and mentions which products to avoid. Oh, this is a great guide. Oh, hey, skipjack tuna. Woohoo! Different commercial fishing methods can create bycatch, the collection of non-target marine life. Since long lines and nets are particularly dangerous, opt for pole and line caught options whenever possible, and avoid purse seining and long line fishing whenever possible. Also, when you're on vacation, be mindful of oceanic souvenirs like dried corals or starfish, and always avoid products made from shark materials such as oils and cartilage or shark fin soup. Act on climate change. Yes, act on climate change. Act on climate change. Climate change is one of the biggest environmental threats currently facing either the land or the sea, but the effects are particularly devastating for oceans, and we can see that happening already. So when we act on climate change, we are acting to protect the oceans. Learn more about marine life. Our oceans are incredibly fascinating, and yet they're still very mysterious. There is still so much to learn and so much to still discover about our oceans. One huge thing we can all do is make a concerted effort to learn more about oceanography and marine biology. Learn about all the mind-boggling biodiversity that there is in the oceans. There's so much to learn, and how much fun is it to learn about the ocean too? So you can be having a great time while doing something valuable. So the good news is we all have the power to be good upstream neighbors of our oceans, even all the way up here in Pennsylvania. So enjoy the fun and the wonder of our Under the Seas Summer Flower Show, and don't forget how all life on Earth is interconnected, especially in this vast and wonderful ecosystem that we call Earth. Oh, hey. What are you doing?
Saying bye.
Oh, all right. Bye. See you later.